Well, whoop, there it is. We don't have to say it no more. I mean, how smart and intelligent do you have to be to not understand that if you go around the corner, the seconds out, Radio Raheem, there's a thing that he calls Barry Hearn epic monologue. I don't know why he insists on calling it an epic monologue when he's talking about we used to be slave traders, as far as what Barry Hearn fixed his lips to say. So I immediately knew that he was trying to dog and create a narrative that the PBC is no good. Their fighters are no good. They're overpaying for these fighters and these shows and stuff like that, and they won't last. But he even said that, people come and go over there in the UK as far as promoting and stuff like that. Frank Warren is still there. You know what I'm saying? There's probably a whole bunch of other people that we don't even talk about that's been promoting as long as those guys. You know what I'm saying? You guys are just the face right now. You know what I'm saying? And then he goes on to say, they came over here to the U.S. and how, now a lot of investors are throwing money into boxing because of the the fielding of boxing is in a better place, is in a good place now, and especially the heavyweight division, and then he goes on to say, which also brought into the broadcasters to invest in money, and then he starts talking about some other stuff. Oh, I'm not telling they putting a lot of money into fights. PBC putting a lot of money into these fighters and this and that and the third. I'm not telling them how to spend their money. We had to do it when we first got here. So why you even brought it up? That's what you got to. Sometimes you got to do things that might be unpleasant and to get fighters. You might feel uncomfortable. You might have to, because you got to pay a little extra. You know what I'm saying? And another thing that gets me is that all this dogging of PBC when you're supposed to be talking about Oscar Rivas and Dillian White. The fuck the PBC got to do with this? You know what I'm saying? And then why would the PBC want to do business with you now? After all that yipping and yapping you was doing. I wouldn't want to do no business with you. Now when you're going to sit up over there and drag my name through the mud and how I do business through the mud, then you're going to say, oh, yeah, the PBC and it's a battle to the death for promoters in the U.S. Ain't a battle to the death. That's how you feel. Everybody else probably feel like, yeah, whatever. Oh, look, Matchroom Boxing's here. Ooh, well, we ain't worried about them hoes. They can't even. They don't even know how to pick fights. They can't even get good fight cards. They can't even get 15,000 people to subscribe to the Zone and watch a damn boxing match. They can't even pick a fight. Pick a proper fight date. June 1st. Yankees and Red Sox and hockey. Get the fuck out of here, man. You need to worry about your own damn business. Worry about your own house before you start worrying about everybody else. How about you try that, homeboy? Because obviously, if you're going to sit over there and complain about the PBC and how they doing business, well, step your game up. Go on over there and get your David Hanneys, your Canelos, your Triple G's. Go on get that, your Tevin Farmers. You can get all that if you want to. And you still ain't selling. You still ain't doing nothing with the fighters. Rocky Fielding versus Canelo. Get the fuck out of here. Come on, bruh. Then y'all gonna talk about Canelo fighting Triple G again? Get the fuck out of here. Don't nobody want to watch that shit, homeboy. Don't go giving me that shit. Don't nobody want to watch no stinking ass Canelo versus Triple G again. But you want to, and then Dillian White gonna laugh. We used to be slave traders. Dillian White like, ha, ha, ha. Now I'll call you mister. You're still a fucking slave, you fucking idiot. You choose by a fight basis to keep going with Matchroom because they have the setup. But you don't need them hoes. You don't need to do a fight contract with them. They should be doing a fight contract with you. They should be looking at you. Hey, we're willing to make some money. We'll set everything up, Mr. Dillian. All you got to do is collect your check. We'll help you make money. And all we want is whatever percent. But instead, you're signing with them. You're obligated to do things for Matchroom Boxing right now. Matchroom Boxing, it should be the opposite. Matchroom Boxing should be obligated to do things for you, i.e., not getting on this goddamn mic and talk about some goddamn slave traders. You fucking idiots. And the only reason why you talk about the slave trader because you heard us. You heard Deontay Wilder. You heard the LDBC. And you can't say you didn't because we're the only ones talking about it. Slave trader. Come on. Come on now. I don't want to hear that shit. Man, y'all can go over there. Y'all can listen to Barry Hearn and all you want to. But I'm telling you this. Barry Hearn is doing this specifically to manipulate you. To get you to believe that the PBC is bad for business. That's what he wants you to believe. He wants you to believe they bad for business. He wants you to believe that Matchroom Boxing is sugar and spice and everything fucking nice. And on that note, shout outs to the LDBC and everybody stay sucker free.